the most terrifying night, I would say, in a long time. Just explosions going off every couple of minutes, and in the middle of the night, you don't really know where they are and where the debris are going to fall. So it's been quite an intense night for many Kiwites here.
We've been hearing a lot in the last few weeks of sort of an up in the frequency in the attacks on the capital in Ukraine.
Yes, this has been one of the other almost 20 attacks on the capital over just the last month. So every other day there's been an air raid on Kiev, and a lot of them, they are quite visible. You can see the air defense shooting down either missiles or Shahed drones in the sky, so you will see smoke, you will hear explosions just above your head, and the most disturbing is, of course, the children who are running to the shelters, and just seeing the fear in their eyes, and the unrest in the streets. Despite this being the 461st day of the all-out escalation of Russia's aggression, we have become used to it, but it's impossible to fully become used to the anxiety and the fear that is brought on with explosions just happening right above your head.
Leslie, we heard from your mayor, Vitaly Klitschko, a bit earlier on, and he spoke about people using air raids more and advised residents of Kyiv to do so. How possible is that in these sort of situations now that life is trying to get back to normal in the capital?
Well, it's challenging, but at the same time, it's a choice that every person makes individually. To use the shelter or not to use the shelter, of course, we urge from every possible media channel to use the bomb shelters as much as possible. The underground stations, the metro stations, when there's an air raid, they are turned into shelters. There's the bomb shelters equipped in many buildings. The underground parking lots are used as bomb shelters. But of course, at the end of the day, when this is ongoing and every other day you have air raid attacks, and you know that next day you have to go get up and go teach, or go work as a doctor in a hospital, or go about your everyday business, you are faced with the choice either to spend a completely sleepless night sheltering in the basement somewhere, or you're trying to get at least half sleep in your own bed or in the corridor of your own apartment.